and also news posts for some reason. Wow, I didn't. Hey vlog, it's another Monday. I am doing my planning again this week, but I wanted to show you something new that maybe can help you create workflows so that you're constantly moving from one thing to the other rather than, doing what I probably did last week, which is turning up, seeing the word sales in your calendar and not really knowing what you're meant to be doing. So as you can see this week with my calendar, I've tried to be a bit more targeted with the things that I'm going to be working on. So in this case, with the 3 days of sales that I'm doing, I know that I'm going to be prospecting, following up old leads, doing the 7-step process, increasing my connections. This way, when I turn up, it doesn't say sales. I'm like, what the hell am I meant to be doing? I know exactly the task that I need to be doing, exactly what the process is for that, and how to move forward overall. You'll see here on the first block of Tuesday as well, unlike all the others, I have sales planning because I want to make sure that I have a checklist to go through for all of these. The main thing here as well is that I don't have like dashboard or client dashboard as a task, which was confusing me last week because I was turning up and then I realized, oh, I actually need to do planning for the dashboard first. And then I was like, oh, and then I need to do this and this. And it went from me like spending 30 minutes trying to write out a document to me spending 3 hours doing planning. But I felt stressed at the end because my original process or my original intention was not to be planning it out. And that comes from lazy planning, where I'm not planning specifically what I want to be doing. As you can see here, most of my afternoons at the beginning of the week are taken up by calls. So the mornings are very precious in terms of the work that I get done. And then I'm trying to keep some afternoons free, although I have a few client tasks mixed in around here as well. Trying to be very good about how much time I'm giving these things. So instead of giving prospecting and following up leads an hour, I'm giving myself 30 minutes on each. And then if I find out that actually, it took a lot longer to do that, then I can just edit them up as well. Just a reminder of what a base template looks like. So a new rule that I have now is I'm not doing any meetings on Monday. I made that mistake of leaving Monday afternoon open last week, and now 2 guys have invaded my time on Mondays. But as I told you guys, I do marketing and the vlog edit on Monday, so I'll be editing the vlog in the evening for this mistake, but that's fine. I keep all the mornings free throughout the week, so nobody can book meetings with me, because at the end of the day, this is my most precious time to get like really important work down. And then keeping the afternoons free so people can book meetings. And I'll let you guys know at the end of the week how I found this, but I think it's the final stage to my productivity by having workflows where I understand exactly what I'm doing for a whole period. Just editing up the vlog, and I wanted to show you a little thing I've been doing on LinkedIn recently that has been increasing the amount of conversations that I'm having. So every time you get a new connection, just send them a video like this using your phone. And I swear to God, vlog, every time I send this, I always get a really positive reaction back, because they enjoy the fact that you've taken your time out to say thank you. And then at the same time as well, they start to understand who you are. They connect with you more on a more personal level than if it was just a message. Hey guys, it's quite late. I'm in my gym gear. It's like 7:30 or something. I promised myself that I would not go another Tuesday without posting a vlog, and because I know that tomorrow is so busy, I am putting together the vlog this evening just with my spare time. I guess today was just too busy, and I allowed too many meetings for a Monday. So editing the vlog, I thought I'd time-lapse myself doing it, and you guys can follow along. Morning vlog. I'm actually starting to get up earlier now for LinkedIn, which is kind of crazy, but I wanted to show you the post that I did this morning based on the win that we had last week. So I'm still testing out carousels this morning and seeing if PDFs are going to be the way forward for my brand. This time around, I just did 5 tips to help them update their website. The main thing here is not giving away too much value, but giving them enough that they could go and do something. So Look at user movements is a really important one. If you guys have analytics on your website, what are your visitors visiting the most and what pages aren't they visiting? Perform some experiments and see what you can do to improve this. So I was just rereading the wall vlog, and if you don't have something like this, I would highly recommend it. This is the one thing that I look up at every now and then, and it reminds me why I'm doing what I'm doing and the goals that I've set as well. And you'll see that actually when I wrote this a month ago, I wanted 1,500 views per post. And I did it. I hit that target last Friday, so I didn't even realize that I did that, but it's so cool. The next step for me is to make sure that we get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 3 cold closed clients. As I've told you guys in the past, I get a lot of referral work. I'm really grateful for that, especially considering most of it is passed on from friends and family and just people that I know in the real world. The goal for us now is to be able to have a efficient inbound and outbound strategy to get more clients. So guys, this morning I'm just looking at sales workflows and how to create a workflow that allows me to do sales every day, but in an efficient manner and it isn't all over the place. So I've got a checklist here, but I'm also interested to understand what people are doing in the industry at the moment. So I'm going to do a little bit of research on YouTube now and see what I can find. So I wanted to show you guys what the CRM now looks like when I'm at a home sort of basis. I have prospects photos in here that just make it a bit more human about the people that I'm passing through the pipeline. But for example, if I were to click on this guy, you can see in the interactions that I have comments and a link to the comment as well. Now, if that person looks at my interaction or they reply to what I've said or whatever, then I will log that here. And by having that turn green, it tells me that they're ready for the next step. As you can see with this particular prospect here, I had 2 green lights. So I knew that I could send them a connection request. Same with this guy, although I'll be honest vlog, sometimes you'll comment on people's posts and they won't really reply to your stuff. So you have to just like comment, like their stuff, then send a request and just say, hey, like your stuff's really cool and I've been really enjoying it. New part of my process is to add free leads to this every day and then update the pipeline, moving everyone either forward or getting rid of them as well. This is bloody crazy vlog. 3,593 views on this PDF that I made. Really simple. 5 tips to avoid quiet periods in your business, and it smashed it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna go so hardcore on these carousels if this is the way forward, but I have one experiment to run before I go just carousels. I'm doing a text post on a news article that I found tomorrow, and I'm going to see how that works out. I wanted to try and get the same kind of reach as this, but if I'm honest with you, if the carousels keep booming like they do, then I'm just gonna go like all in carousels and see how we do. Chris Do did this on Instagram before Instagram carousels were popular, and because of that he saw massive growth within his company. So I'm gonna try and do the same, I think. As I said vlog, I promised myself I would never miss a Tuesday again. I wanted to show you the tool that I use if you haven't used it for social media already, called remove.bg. It allows you to remove backgrounds from images and it's really cool. Yeah, guys, look, it's here, it's done. I'm gonna get this episode up now and then shut down for the day. I'll show you my shutdown routine as well for those who are new and don't know about it. So guys, just wanted to show you the shutdown session. So it's really simple. We shut all our tabs. So I have a YouTube video uploading. I very nearly clicked text on it. Instead, we're gonna close this. So that's all cleanly cut down. We write one thing that we were grateful for today. I haven't done this in a while, so I will just think of something. in this case, LinkedIn post doing really well again. So grateful for the fact that just like the past 2 weeks of marketing have gone so well, and I know for a lot of people it doesn't sometimes, so I'm just honestly like so happy that it's working, but at the same time I realize how much of a privilege it is to have that going well for me at the moment. Shutdown computer, which we won't do because I've got a vlog episode uploading. Clean and clear my desk. I'll let you guys watch me do this right now. I love having a shutdown session because it allows me to separate work from life and be able to truly shut down for the evening, knowing that I've cleaned my desk, checked all my emails, etc. So I don't know what it is, but usually coming back to a clean desk every morning is a great way to start the day, and to just be able to have like a distraction-free kind of environment, I guess. The final step of this process is to do life tracking. So I will show you what my life tracking looks like. So my coach and I devised a life tracking system that allows me to make sure that I hit all of the core things I want to be hitting every single day. If I can hit 7 days consistently, filling in every single bar, then I'm allowed to make a purchase from my purchase table of things that I want, whether that's a new chair or a scarf and just anything really that I've added there. So these are my rewards. I have to have them added to this table for at least 2 weeks. And as well as that, I have to write a reasoning as to why I want it. And I also have to write, why do I need this? Will it benefit me? I can put a price in as well if I want, and then just click, got it, if I did get it or not. I keep hearing everybody on podcasts saying about Forsymatic coffee as well, so I want to try that out for sure. Anyway, back to the list. As you can see here, I have a load of things that I do. So I have like my morning routine that we do. I have my night routine, lunch, dinner, gym, 8 to 5 focus, meaning that I'm not going on anything else apart from work, 8 till 5. No spend, meaning I'm not spending any money out of my personal account that isn't necessary. This includes snacks, games, whatever. Less than 2 hours of screen time on my phone. This is minus the vlog, because the vlog adds so much screen time when I'm recording. And no surf, which means that I'm not going on Reddit, YouTube, Google, anything on my phone to keep me distracted. The basis of this table is to keep me on track. I need to make sure that I'm doing these things to make sure that I feel good, especially having breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, and going to the gym and meditating as well. Those are core parts. I've thrown in some other stuff. You guys could do your own table. My coach helped me build like this point system to kind of gamify it. I would take a look on YouTube because there's loads of cool things, and then add different rules depending on what you're doing. So for example, I think for gym, for example, I have a rule where it can also be skateboarding once a week or have a rest day. Minus 2 hours screen time is also subtracting the camera, etc. So yeah, this is life tracking. Now that that's done, you can tick off life tracking, and that's the shutdown session complete. I now know that everything on my mind is done, and I can leave my computer with a fresh head, knowing that I finished work for the day and done all the core things that I need to do before I can decompress and turn off everything. Vlog, there's 300 of us now. I'm so gassed. I never thought that we'd get to this number like so quickly. I remember it took me like 2 or 3 months to get my first 100 subscribers, so I'm really grateful for all of you who have subscribed, and if you haven't, make sure you do. It lets me know that I'm putting out the right content and that I'm on the right path with this YouTube channel. Hey vlog, one of them, we're now getting closer to the pitch and I'm pretty excited. It might not work, it might work, but let's see how it goes. I still have this entire pipeline to work through. And on top of that, I need to add more to the pipeline to keep things moving. All right. You too, Kim. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wash. What did you say I looked like in the last thumbnail? Unwell. Hey vlog, I've been really sloppy with recording clips because all I've been doing is moving this pipeline along. So this morning I did a bit of a sales post just about our recent work, so people can slide through and check out the website. This actually did really poorly, vlog. Nobody seems to care about my work. Everybody seems to care about the more educational content and also news posts for some reason. Wow, I didn't. What? Sorry, vlog, I got a bit blown away then because I actually haven't looked at the post views for this BBC article. So when we when I came across it, I was like, what the hell? And I had to just take a break for a minute and just take a look. That's my best performing post so far, nearly 12,000 views. You can see here the 5 tips to avoid your quiet business, 4,000 views as well. I think a combination of this educational type content and this news content seems to be doing the best at the moment. When I share anything related with my work or anything to do about selling me, it does really bad. But as you can see, the educational stuff just seems to smash it. Morning vlog. Today I did my sales workflow. I'm starting to get into more of a habit now so that I can do this within like 20 minutes to an hour rather than like 3 or 4 hours. But as with any workflow or system that you put in place, you need to make sure that you're comfortable with it and you get used to it. That always takes a lot of time, but once you're fully done, it can take like 5 minutes. I remember when my reviews used to take me like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to get sort of started and going. It was only when I was really used to the workflow and I had a checklist of things to do, like boom, 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 and I'm done, that it went down to 10 or 20 minutes. But always, I find with anything in life, especially web design stuff, it's the setup and planning to begin with that takes the longest. Once you have something in place as a system that you can use, it takes, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes every day to do. So that's what I'm trying to do with my sales for LinkedIn. I'm trying to get it down to a really core 20, 30 minutes every day or hour that allows me to just bosh through it. Today, I want to create some lead magnets so that I can advertise on LinkedIn a lead magnet that's going to give me some emails of people who own car show homes or are in the automotive industry. And here's why. So you see here that LinkedIn allows you to add people via an email address. You can actually bulk upload emails here. So once you've collected like 200 to 250, you can put it in here and they'll all get a connection request. Now, the trick is that it bypasses the 100 weekly limit that LinkedIn puts in. So it's a faster way to grow your connections overall. I also added this today vlog as well. If you go on mobile, you can add a little video just of you talking. It's quite a nice little touch. So I spent this morning with my Coda coffee outside and I just wrote down like loads of different ideas of things that I could write for either content or for lead magnets. So I'm gonna try and figure out the best one here, and I just want to do a little bit of research on what the best lead magnets are and how to get a really high sign-up rate. This will be the first time I try and do like paid advertising on LinkedIn. I know it's really expensive, so I'm gonna try this and also try maybe like YouTube and Facebook. Goal is to try and get a load of emails of people who are selling cars, but I hope from it as well, it'll be a worthwhile investment just to test advertising and kind of see like what this industry is like when it comes to ads and how I can future-proof the agency in terms of getting more leads.